Jude, I think a lot about 55 plus communities in Charlotte, don't you? Jude, now that you have your license, you want to take this little tour with me of what we think is probably the best 55 plus in Charlotte? Jude, is that what you want to do with me or not? Or you just want to lick my ear and tell me how much you love being a real estate dog? All right, let's take a look out here and drive. 55 plus communities in Charlotte. What are the top 55 plus communities? You know, I did a little research today, a little search as you have probably been doing, and I see some of my competitors and colleagues in the real estate industry with some great YouTube videos, but they don't live here. I do, and I love this. You got to think about it. Out of all the best retirement communities in Charlotte, I know about them all. We've sold my team in really all of them. So which one did I end up in? Probably the top 55 plus community in Charlotte. We're actually in Wesley Chapel. No, not really. It's a Monroe mailing address, but it is definitely a Wesley Chapel feel. Now this one's for sale right now. This is from the builder. This one is nice, and I've got tours of these. This is lot 159, houses behind it. We call that a social lot. You get to know your neighbors. And these two along this row are priced in the mid 600s. And here's what's interesting to me is that that's brand new construction. Nobody's toenails in the carpet as of yet. And here's another one. And these are both in the mid 600s. Some of the great floor plans. Again, a house behind it. And the question is really two main questions. What's the lot like, and is there a house behind it? And secondarily, is there an upstairs? Now, we bought a spec in progress, loved the lot, and the time frame worked well for us. But we had to change a few things when we got in there. My wife says, yeah, let's buy it. However, I'm happy with the floor. Can we change the floor around? Yeah, we can do that. And got in it, and then finally, you know, it came to light, hey, this will probably be our very last house. By the way, when Jack, the real estate dog, was alive, he and I took a tour back into these woods, common open space. Amazing. Reminded me of the Darien jungle in Panama. So we got some new folks moving in. We've got some clients back in this cul-de-sac. It's beautiful. And in fact, we've got clients kind of all throughout. But, you know, my question is not only what's the lot like, my question is does it have an upstairs or not? Because the first two I showed you that the builder is selling and available for a quick move. And by the way, we could get you in to see it today. Never hit that QR code. Never reach out to the builder on these. You need a buyer agent. They're willing to pay us most, if not all of our fee as of today. So you want to call me. Now this one has a walk, this is a resale. And it has a walking path right there, not quite fully developed, I don't think, but it walks back into the rear. But this one's for sale for like 940s. I was in the 940s. 3-car garage, beautiful plan, and it does have an upstairs. And so can they justify that price because of the upstairs, because there are woods behind it? Here's another resale. And by the way, when I say resale, these are recent resales. So you can see it's got an upstairs to it, it's got woods behind it, and it's right at about 900. That's the Raleigh floor plan. You're not looking at a garage door there. It's the Raleigh courtyard plan with the garage into the courtyard. Are you paying attention, Jude? So there's like a Sydney with the side extra, basically, oh, look at these, man. These are some great looking houses. And then there are retrievers and golden doodles and all that in the neighborhood as well to walk your dog. And there's a dog park. By the way, Jude, don't you have a kind of a standing relationship where you go to the dog park with your girlfriend? Jude, you got to talk about the lifestyle, man. We're talking about 55 plus communities in Charlotte. Don't you have a dog park here in your community? Don't you have kind of a standing date with your girlfriend, Labradoodle Kai Kai? Is that true or not? It's part of that lifestyle, Jude. Got to paint the picture. Now, the pickleball courts are right here. Amazing. By the way, stay to the end. I'm going to show you what probably is the best value in here. Lot and everything. So we've got 12 pickleball courts. And I believe it's this weekend that Cresswind is having a pickleball tournament in Atlanta. And you come up on the, so here's another question. Do you want to live near the pickleball courts? See if you can hear them. The mic's in the car. But they're out pickling today, baby. How about you? Do you have 2 or 3 pickleball courts? Yeah, I'm sorry. We have 12. and probably the most beautiful amenity center. And my wife and I are in there regularly. She plays cards in there and works out, and I work out on the e-gym. That e-gym is amazing. In fact, one of my clients from California, who's been with me for a long time on YouTube, he basically said that that was one of the reasons that he moved here, was because of the e-gym in the amenity center. Let's just kind of take a little drive through real quick. This side of the building is the gym. It's got a regular gym. And by the way, that regular gym ties into most of the machines to the e-gym tracking system, so you can track your progress. It's a beautiful thing. And you got a coffee bar, and then you've got the grand ballroom off to the right there. Concert coming up in there. Off to that side, you've got place for the food trucks. Now you're looking at the model home village, and I hope you would never go into this or any other model home sales center without a buyer agent in your pocket. Just don't do it. Don't sign up on a form, don't call them. The first call needs to be to me, and here's why. If you go without us the first time, any kind of contact, that will preclude you from allowing them to compensate your buyer agent, and you're already paying for that. So don't be stupid. There's the Julia plan, there's the Grace, and there's the Emily plan, and there's the sales center. We'd love to go with you. We'd love to meet you there. Often my subscribers that come in, I meet them. Look at that stand of wood. Now that's common open space. Then you've got the design center. Looks like they just did some redos in there. So again, if you're looking for 55 plus Charlotte NC, then you're talking to the right guy. And here's why. I understand it. I know it. The last 11 years I've been selling into the 55 plus. And now I'm living that lifestyle and loving it. And again, back to new or resale. Should you buy from the builder? Well, you've got those warranties, and yeah, but you know, having a house that's a year or two old, where all the settling, most of it, if not all, has probably happened, is probably notable. What do you think about that, Jude? You just got your license in North and South Carolina, isn't that true? So I'm going to show you two more, and these are resales, and they're recent. Now, I've wondered quite a bit, why do houses go on the resale market if they just moved here? I mean, is it the lifestyle? No, like it could be a number of things. Now this is a Sydney, and even though it's not quite advertised that way, my inside information shows me, by the way, it's on a wooded lot, 3-car garage. That's the Sydney. That's the biggest, baddest, best one in their lineup. In fact, when my wife goes and plays cards at a neighbor's that's got a Sydney, she's like, I want a Sydney. Like, okay. And then, by the way, you've got common open space. Like, for instance, this walking trail. To the left and to the right of that trail, you see the property lines where the fence is. Then you've got common open space for you to enjoy. That trail goes all the way up into the main drag. And here's another thing I discovered. For instance, the brand new Del Webb, Carolina Riverside, gorgeous. And yet it, like Cresswind, Charlotte, has streets that stub into normal, non-age restricted neighborhoods. That was probably the first resale right there in the neighborhood. And we've had a couple. Sometimes people, they're moving closer to the grandkids. Sometimes it's a job change. Sometimes they wonder if really the 55 plus lifestyle was for them. There's a Sydney that hit the resale market and has a new owner coming. And this little cul-de-sac, by the way, is up towards the front of the neighborhood. And I just kind of been surprised that there have been a number of resales. So that's why another reason you don't want to go into the main sales center without a buyer agent. Why? Because you'll be able to see the whole market if you have a buyer agent, the new and the resale as well. Now here's the one I've been wanting you to wait for. This one is probably not this one. This one just sold. No for sale sign, but it's under contract show, which means we could get you in to see it in case the contract falls through. But this is the one right here. I've been shooting this before it was finished. It's got an upstairs. I think there are like 4 bedrooms in this house. And the price compared to those up there that we looked at earlier that were priced in the like 900 to 950-ish range, this one is priced at $849. It's got 4 bedrooms and 4.5 baths. And they've done some work inside. That is a magnificent plan. And it's up here in the front, and it backs up to the really common open space again that I used to call Jack's Park, where Jack, the real estate dog, used to go up and run up in that park. It backs up to that same park, so you need to give me a call. If you're out of town and you want to do a FaceTime with one of my team members, just give me a call on that. We can get you in and do that immediately. And if you want me to go shoot another video of that with the upgrades, I do have videos of that. Call me and ask me for that. I've shot that house for a while, specifically when it was vacant. So guys, if your search has been for top 55 plus communities in Charlotte, or maybe the best retirement communities in Charlotte, we'll show you the whole market. Ran into a couple last night in downtown Waxhaw where Jude, we're on camera, man. Jude, come up here, boy. What's wrong with you? I think I wore him out with his walk today. And they had bought in David Weekley Encore at Streamside, which is not that far from here. And I really reassured him that was a great choice. That is a great neighborhood, and we love David Weekley as a builder too. We also love Kolter Homes too. So guys, the best thing to do is have a professional with you. I can pull my own teeth, but I prefer to hire Dr. Bowman to do that for me out over on the corner in Wesley Chapel. All right, guys, I'm waiting for your phone call. 704-345-3400. Lot, social lot or wooded lot? Ranch or ranch and a half? Those are your questions. New or resale? Let us help show you the whole market. Here, we'll show you the other neighborhood I just mentioned. We'll show you all of them. 704-345-3400. Talking about the best 55 plus communities in Charlotte. And I guess I wore Jude out. I'm not sure he's cut out for this gig, but maybe so, maybe not. We'll see. All right, guys, thanks. We'll see you in the next video.